You're listening to Edge Radio TV. The views and opinions expressed in this program are that of the hosts or guests, and not the Edge Radio Network or its advertisers or affiliates.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is I'm Just Saying here at the Edge Radio TV Network, and we are ready to get this show rocking and rolling and add a little bit of edge to your morning. Okay? Bridget.
Yes, Tennille.
So many things, so many things. I'm just going to start with, I hate a thief. Last night my car got broken into.
Talk about it.
I was out there trying to get my little hustle on and pass out some flyers, get us some new viewers. Exactly. I had my flyers in hand. I'm going through the parking lot. Was not there an hour. Was not there but an hour, and my car gets broken into. My whole life was in my backpack. I had to learn how not to pack my life around with me.
Hard though.
It is really hard. That's something that's hard because I always feel like I need it. And I was working when I was at the rodeo yesterday because it's been really dry. Normally we have tons of things to do, but it's been really dry lately because there's not as much going on.
Right.
And so I'm just sitting there. So I brought my stuff. I said I was gonna knock all this phenomenal
stuff out. But you were doing good work.
I tried. You were
doing work because we were on the phone conversing and getting stuff done.
Oh, give me my backpack.
Give me my stuff.
Just bring me my backpack back. I had memory cards in there, that I need, for other stuff.
Your life.
My life.
Your life.
It was in there. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to warn you. Please, please, please try not to pack your life around with you in a backpack.
But it's so tough. It's challenging.
It's super
because
hard.
Everything's so electronic and we put everything on our phones and our computers, on our iPads.
Anyway,
we're taking donations for a new laptop.
We are definitely taking donations or a sponsor for a new
laptop.
I also need a new recording device.
A new gimbal device.
And I need an additional hard drive. Look, with my pictures of my kids on it. How about that?
With the memory cards, just all of it gone.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to jump right into the show. We normally do the weekend recap at the beginning, but right now we're going to start telling you guys about upcoming events. But before we get into that, I would like to tell you about, I told you over the weekend, I was out and about. And, I want to encourage people to get out and about. We have been going through this pandemic and being closed in, cooped up. The weather is getting a little bit better outside. It's warm, it's beautiful, and I feel like the sun is what can heal everybody.
Yes.
Get outside with your family, find things to do where you can stay with your social group and just have fun because the pandemic is still raging on, if you will. All these other countries are now reporting high numbers of cases. Be careful of going to Brazil. Brazil is setting records right now.
Yep.
Europe is definitely closing off their doors. So be careful, but I want to say get out. It's good for the psyche.
Yep.
Okay, so we were able to get out. I didn't want to overshadow, Trey the Truth in his bump box, but Slim Thug decided to drop by the bump box and buy his 9-year-old son one for his birthday, and they posted a picture of that. But he also did something for families where you can bring your kids out to a car show and pop-up. So nice. I have a little video here. I told some of the people there that I would be highlighting their cars, so I'm excited for you guys to see this. I kind of wanted to give it its own space.
Right.
So let's kick that off.
I'll chill. On the way to the pop-up shop, pull up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I found me another one, a great black man doing big things. Tell me a little bit about this patent that you have going on here.
Okay, my name is William Thomas, and I came up with I'm the CEO and the founder and inventor of Combo Wheels.
Okay.
Combo Wheels is an anti-theft wheel locking device for rims on people's cars so they won't get their wheels stolen.
Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all a little photo here, just real quick. And then where can they follow you, or can they purchase it?
They can follow me on my webpage at combowheels.com.
Okay, all right. Well, I love it. What made you come up with this idea? I know you probably got tired of getting them wheels stolen, huh?
Well, I have had my vehicle stolen from the dealership and the wheels taken off of it, but actually I came up with the idea from ladies.
Okay.
Women and female were the ones who actually made me think of the idea, because it was hard for me to sell rims and tires to ladies.
Okay, well,
guys.
great.
Women were more concerned about their wheels getting stolen or getting carjacked or having where they live. They didn't have a garage to keep their car in if they live in an apartment complex, and they was worried about getting their rims stolen on their vehicle.
Well, I'm glad that you're out here today, and thank you for keeping the ladies safe.
Yes, ma'am.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Simply Tamille, and I am here at the pop-up shop with Slim Thug. I have this lovely Oldsmobile 442. I picked this one to highlight with you guys just because it matches my outfit, and that's what I do. So I hope you enjoy this recap of the pop-up shop. Remember, 40 seconds. Try to keep it under 40 seconds. Now show the car. All right, Slim.
Look at
well,
you.
Thank you so very much.
You were so
for having
cute.
something- Well, thank
And I
you.
saw the abs coming through.
I'm always cute, girl. Oh,
You
thanks
are
to
always cute.
thanks to my Olivia. Olivia has been getting me up in the morning, doing those workouts, girl. I'm done. Ooh, that early is just too early for me.
It's
But
not
I know a lot
though.
of
You
people,
feel great, don't you,
like to
afterwards?
work out in the mornings. I'm gonna switch to an evening
5
class.
a.m. Oh, well, you know,
Check
work
my
what works for
page.
you. Yeah.
Check my page, ladies and gentlemen. She is offering an evening class that you can do through Zoom.
That's cool.
Super easy. All right. So we said that we were going to be talking about things to work post-pandemic or whatever.
Yeah.
Could not find my list, but it's okay because all of the things were regular things that you already know. After the whole computer thing.
Y'all, please
listen.
pray for my friend.
Listen. If you are one of those people, when you're going back to work, think about it in your head prior to even making the decision.
Mm-hmm.
Are you one of those people that are at an increased risk?
What does that mean?
Are you somebody who has already had a heart attack? Are you already somebody who has asthma?
Health-wise.
Are you health-wise?
Okay.
You need to make sure if you're one of those people, you know that you have to be extra cautious going back into the workplace.
Exactly. I
so
agree.
you got to know yourself, basically.
I agree.
Next, you also need to know whether or not you're a primary caregiver for one of those people that have health issues.
Okay.
If you're going to be going back and forth between your job and somebody who is of age or something like that, also keep that in mind. Is it really worth it? I know that you probably want to see your coworkers, especially after our touchy, when you hear this touchy subject.
Yeah, I hadn't looked at that yet.
Girl, when you hear this touchy subject.
Oh my.
If you miss your coworkers and you just got to get back out there again, please be careful. Also be mindful of people showing symptoms. You got to be alert. If somebody is coughing and can't get it together, that's COVID. I don't care what they say. A lot of people, like I got today while I'm talking about it. A lot of people like to say, that's allergies.
Yeah. Hey, bitch, you got extra mask over there?
That's allergies. They're always doing that. So, just be mindful when it comes to that time.
Take a sip of that coffee.
I'm about to sip of coffee. I'm going to let you do this local news that you have here.
Okay.
But you just need masks, thermometers, hand sanitizer, warm drinks, lemon. I got my coffee here, of course. That's what I'm about to put in my throat.
In your throat.
What did they say? My throat.
In your throat.
Yeah.
Right now.
So warm drinks, stuff like that, because it kills it on contact if it is something that goes into your system. So, that kind of kills the germs before it can even take into your system.
Good.
Yeah. Okay. So just remember those couple of little things when you're returning to work. And now we're going to pop in with some little local news.
So in local news, the Houston Art Museum intruders broke in. You just said at the beginning that you hate a thief.
I hate a thief.
But check this out.
They
did not have a getaway car. They used a motorboat.
Hey, motorboat.
To escape via the Buffalo Bayou.
People are going extra miles and lengths now
to get what they want to get.
What did they get?
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing. You are an idiot, and you went and put gas in your boat,
in the motorboat,
rode up the bayou.
And the sewer. That's how they got away. Because the police said that they disappeared in the sewer. Those guys were like, "Listen, it stinks. We're not going any farther." But they do have videotape, and they are looking through the museum to see if anything has been stolen. But so far, nothing has been taken.
All right, I'm over here trying to pick up the important pieces because it looks like I spent too much time telling y'all that people stole from me, but it's okay. I want to talk about, just for a little bit, we've talked about these COVID vaccines and the different ones that have been rolled out.
Yes.
They're telling you right now, there's a new one out. AstraZeneca.
Oh, AstraZeneca's in on the game now.
AstraZeneca is in on the game. They're talking about shipping these in mass quantities to Europe to help them eliminate what's going on because they don't want their strain to spread because people, of course, the vaccines can't keep up with all these different strains that are going on out there. So ladies and gentlemen, definitely be careful. I know that spring break is this week. Let's not have another record-setting number hit after. Because I saw y'all last night. There was a lot of y'all out there.
I saw y'all too.
I was out there too. I saw y'all.
That's how we saw because we were out there.
I saw you. I was out there trying to see what y'all was doing. But anyway, let me think. What else is really, really important that we need to shout out on here? That's just the European vaccine. Okay, all right. Oh, NRG and the generators. Everybody. When the storm went down and all of this mass power outage happened, there was over 20, what did it say, 20%?
20% of backup generators failed.
They failed. Okay. A generator can't have, gas left in it, or just a regular generator. So I know that they have to do regular maintenance on these things.
And they failed.
Here we are again. We're going to start holding people accountable for these decisions that they are making. Ladies and gentlemen, when we come back, we have a very, very special guest, Mr. Stan Mosley, one of the original members of the Shy Lights. I wanted to give you this special treat just for the ladies. We've been celebrating ladies all month long.
That's right.
And I'm just saying, and so I thought that this would be a fun way to do it.
Well, I'm excited. I love the Shy Lights.
Okay. Talk to you later.
Are you a small business owner concerned about the downturn in the economy? Top business leaders like Mattress Mac and Warren Buffett will tell you that now is the time to promote your business more than ever. People need your services. Your business needs an edge. Learn about special advertising packages for small businesses right here on Edge Radio. Find out more, give us a call at 281-744-0446. That's 281-744-0446. Edge, because truth still matters.
Edge Radio TV is holding auditions for new show hosts. Are you a subject matter expert, professional, influencer, book author, thought leader, or business owner with an educational or motivational platform? Then we want to meet you. Send a link of some of your work to edgeradio20@gmail.com and be sure to put audition in the subject line. Join the Edge Radio TV family. Edge TV, because truth still matters.
Aren't you tired of not getting what you want in bed?
Are you ready to spice things up behind those closed doors?
Woo! We're here for you every hump day at 7 p.m.
This is Sex on the Edge with Jen and Hen. I'm Jennifer Reeves.
And I'm Hendrik Scott, and we are professional licensed sex therapists.
So remember to watch us Wednesday at 7 p.m. on Edge Radio TV, just in time for sexy time.
If your dream is to be on TV. If your dream is to be on TV, ladies and gentlemen, come right down here to the Edge. You can work with, I'm just saying, these lovely ladies,
yes.
you know.
And the fabulous producer, Vince.
Oh, that's right. He can teach you a lot of things.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we have our special guest that's going to be popping on here in just a little bit. But we have so many different things to talk to you guys about. Man. I don't know how we're going to squeeze all of this stuff in. So I'm going to take one of our social rest pieces and we're going to just pop that right in.
You want to do it now?
We have to. Everybody is talking about the spa shootings.
Yeah.
You know,
sad.
There's been some discoveries made, if you will.
Quite a few. Quite a bit. Okay,
so let's jump right into this. 8 people were killed at 3 metro, 6 of them were in Atlanta and 2 of them were somewhere else, some little small whatever place.
Some little small town. I can't remember which one.
Small town. They were Korean. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's say this. Mr. Long. Okay. Yeah. We're not gonna talk about his parents, what they said. We're not gonna talk about any of this. What we're gonna go to is the fact that he said he was having a bad day. Do we get the ability to say that we're having a bad day? Is that what African Americans get to say? Even if they're not going and shooting up somebody's place of business. And then he said that these places were challenging his sexuality, like the fact that he wanted to, I guess, visit one of these places and get his happy ending on. Challenging his
masculinity, his
sexuality. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. But that's why he attacked the women. Then he was saying that it had nothing to do with race. We can pop his picture down because we need to get into this right here. He said it had nothing to do with race, but then after scouring through his Facebook post, guess what they found? Asian hate memes on his thing. So he's kind of been contemplating and plotting this for a while. Yeah. They tried to get him together, but Facebook tells it on you every time. It always gets you, you know. That's just crazy.
And he was on his way to Florida to do it again.
He's trying to catch somebody else slipping.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, be careful. I want to follow this because it just does not seem right in my head. You know, doesn't seem right in my head that he should be able to get away with this. You know, we've got tons of stuff to talk about in social unrest this week. It is just this is just highlighting a huge problem here in America, not only with African Americans, but with all people of color. Now, we know that everybody has problems.
Everybody has a bad day. And if that's the case, you should have came in here blazing.
Woo, Lord. Boom, boom, boom.
You know, I'm sorry I had a bad day. Somebody broke into my car last night. So I'm going to shoot all y'all.
So I'm going to shoot all y'all because, you know, y'all like to break windows. I think that you're the one.
I think you were the one who broke into my car. So I'm going to shoot you.
All right.
Exactly.
So I am going to take time right now. We're going to pop on. We're going to pop on here. I see our special guest has entered the building, if you will. Yes. His own building. He's at home.
At the house.
On Zoom. You know, we have Mr. Stan
Mosley.
How are you doing this morning, sir? Can you unmute your mic? He's got his speakers on. Are you there? His earphones? Unmute yourself. All right. Well, we're gonna keep talking for just a little bit. There you go. Oh, are you there?
Yeah, I'm a dinosaur.
Hey, technology. We have been forced to move into a new age of technology.
Yes.
And, you know, everybody ain't ready. No. How are you doing this morning?
I'm definitely not ready, am
I? All right. Oh, my goodness. Well, we are excited to have you on the I'm Just Saying Live morning show. Yes. Welcome.
I'm excited to be here. How are you doing? The ladies doing?
Oh, we're doing great.
Fabulous.
Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, we have this special new project that we're going to be highlighting later. We've got some music to play for you guys. But before we jump into that, I want to introduce you to Stan because, you know, he has been around for a very long time. He has seen the ups and downs of the music industry from right up close.
Wow.
Okay. So
more downs than up.
More downs than ups. So we want to talk about, you know, the realness. That's what we like to do here, the realness of the business part and how to have a career that's blessed with longevity because you've been in the game for quite some time now, right?
For a very long time. And I thank God for the opportunity to do what it is that I do. I really do. So many people have been in this business and they have lost everything because they weren't prepared.
Right. Preparedness is a big key to the music industry. It takes way more than just talent. Let's talk about a little bit about how you got started.
Oh my goodness.
He's like, oh,
and you remember?
No, I remember in 1969, I was 17 years old. And
that's the year
I became a professional at the age of 17. I'm 69 years old, May the 6th of this year.
Okay.
And in 1969, a state representative in Chicago paid me $10 to sing a song at a fundraiser that he was having. That was the night that I became a professional.
All right. Because you got paid.
That $10 was a lot of money, man, in 1969. So anyway, I had won a lot of talent shows.
Okay.
Up until that point. That's why I was there in the first place. His daughter and I were classmates, and she invited me to a fundraiser that he was having. And the man gave me $10 to sing a song. I don't even know what the name of the song was, but I remember that incident. And when I got that $10, I said, man, I could do this like 5 or 6 nights a week, 4 or 5 times a night. Shoot, I could make a living doing this.
See, and you don't realize how important it is because, you know, we're talking about the business side of this. You don't realize how important it is to foster a kid's dream. Now, he wasn't a little tiny baby or anything like that was really young and just getting, you know, into his voice. He said he had been to talent shows and different things, but just with that one thing, it made him realize, hey, this is something I could do that I could make money, you know, and enjoy what I'm doing for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Really, it really is. And I had an opportunity to be in a lot of talent shows. I won a few of them and I lost a whole bunch of them. But I'm being honest with you. I still had the desire to want to remain physically available for people to see and to hear me. You know.
Well, you are definitely still in shape and everything. I met Stan at the ZBT Awards, and he just came through with this glowing personality. He is still very personable, even though he has been through a lot, seen a lot, been around tons of people. He still treats people like, you know, brother and sister, like, hey, how you doing? Wanting to know information about you, and we instantly made a connection. And I'm sure that you have to do that all the way through, right?
All the way.
constantly making
I've had an opportunity to work with some of the biggest names in the industry, and I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot of positive things, and I've learned a lot of negative things. I've witnessed people that were, that had it together, and some people that should have had it together that didn't have it together.
Okay.
But anyway, the thing that
you're not gonna drop no names, I see. Let's talk about working with groups. Tell people about some of the groups that you've worked with and how it is managing groups, because sometimes it's hard to work with other people.
The very first singing group that I was with was a group by the name of Tinted Glass, which I started with some friends of mine in Chicago, Illinois, and I think we started like in the mid to late 70s. And we didn't last that long, but we had some really wonderful talent in that group, and it's a heartbreaking thing to be in a singing group and have so many different personalities, because different personalities, I don't care how good you can sing, if they don't gel together, not going to work. And we didn't gel together. We were friends, though. That's the crazy thing about it. But then after being friends and having these wonderful voices that we had and making these melodic sounds and stuff, we couldn't get along at all after we started doing this thing. I'm like, something's wrong with this picture. And none of us had drug problems or anything like that. We just had these personalities that didn't click once we started singing.
Yeah.
And I began to wonder, I said, there's something about music that changes the dynamics of relationships with people.
Yeah, because their ego's getting away.
Oh man, ego ain't the word. I believe it's a spirit.
Oh.
What do you suggest to people when they're dealing with issues like that? Do you say, cut it loose real quick and run for the hills, try to work it out? What is your suggestion to people who are dealing with things like that?
Personally, I would believe that one would have to just, let the chips fall where they may, because you can have a dynamic individual that could just bring something to the table vocally, and as far as entertainment is concerned, that is just awesome. But then they can bring a negative force into the thing, man, that can mess everybody up.
Okay, that's very true.
So if you don't
keep the negativity
try,
away from you, ladies.
You'll know what happens,
Repeat what you said.
I said, if you don't try, you'll never know what happens. You damned if you do, or you damned if you don't.
Yep.
You just try and try to make it work. If you can make it work, fine. If you can't, move on.
All right. So the pandemic clearly has kept you busy. We got some music here that we would love to share with people. I normally don't like to listen to the new songs prior, but I cheated. I told him that I had listened to the music, and I just want Bridget to be able to hear some of this. Tell everybody what type of artist you are as we lead into this new music.
I'm going to make this clear as I possibly can. They have so many different genres of music, and people like to place you into a category. When I was coming, there was only one category of music that would fit anything that it is that I do up until right now, and that's soul music. I am a soul singer, period.
Okay. Period.
Soul singer, period. You heard that right.
He said period.
Okay, so
I'm
the
from
first
Illinois.
You say what?
You hear me? I'm from Chicago, Illinois. I was born and raised in Chicago.
Okay, Chi-Town.
They have a thing that they call Southern soul music right now, which is a wonderful thing. And a lot of my peers and friends are in a genre that they call Southern soul music. Wonderful thing, but when I was coming up, it was called soul music, and it was soul music, period. And that's what I'm a soul singer.
Okay. So when you are compared, because a lot of people like to compare people, like you said, if you had to tell people what to expect, other than just the soulful feeling of, raspy baritone, this, that, and the other, that people talk about, how would you describe your music for people who had not heard it before?
My voice is kind of different.
Okay.
I like to think that it's soulful.
Okay.
You know,
So
we went back to that word.
Yep.
Okay.
Taught by one of the greatest male vocalists in the world, and that was Marvin Jr. from the Dells. I don't know if you are familiar with the Dells. But they had many hit records like "Oh What a Night," "Stay in My Corner," and I think one of the biggest records was the one that they did for the Robert Townsend movie, The 5 Heartbeats, and they had a song called "A House Is a Heart for Love."
Oh yeah.
Yes. Look, she like, I
saw the movie. I like the song.
Okay, all right. I like both. So this is what we're gonna do, Stan. We're gonna hold you on for just a little bit. We're gonna listen to "Get It, Hit It" first. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna put you on out there. We're gonna listen to it, and ladies and gentlemen, after that, we're gonna go to a brief break. But you stay right there because we've got more entertainment for you.
Okay.
Baby, can I get it? 'Cause I wanna get it. Baby, let me get it. Oh, yeah. Girl, I've been watching you on this dance floor. Where you work that body, babe. I ain't never seen it before. The way you twerk and the way you back it up. Hey, baby, I get so excited. Makes me wanna hit that truck, girl. Baby, can I get it? Baby, can I get it? I wanna hit it. Baby, let me get it. Baby, let me get it. Get it and get it. Baby, can I get it? Baby, can I get it? I wanna hit it. Baby, let me get it. Get it and hit it, baby. Your poetry in motion. The way you do the things you do. You're so mesmerized, so hypnotized. I can't keep my eyes off of you. The way you twerk, the way you back it up. Hey, I get so excited. You make me wanna hit that truck. Baby, can I get it? Baby, can I get it? I wanna hit it. Baby, let me get it. Baby, let me get it. Get it and hit it. Baby, can I get it? Baby, can I get it? I wanna hit it. Baby, let me get it. Get it and hit it, baby. Baby, can I get it? I wanna hit it. Baby, let me get it. Baby, let me get it. Get it and hit it, baby. Can I get it? Baby, can I get it? I wanna hit it. Baby, let me get it. Get it and hit it, baby. Baby, can I get it? 'Cause I wanna get it. Baby, let me get it. Get it and hit it. Baby, can I get it? 'Cause I wanna get it. Baby, let me get it. Get it and hit it. Baby, can I get it? 'Cause I wanna get it. I wanna hit it. Baby, let me get it. Baby, let me get it. Get it and hit it. Get it and hit it. That's what I wanna do, yeah. I wanna do it with you. Baby, let me get it. Right now, girl. Oh, yes, I do. Baby, let me get it. Baby, let me get it. It looks so good to me, yeah. Oh, yes, you do. All I wanna do, babe, spend some time with you. It'll be all right. let me get, 'cause I wanna hit it. I wanna hit it, but baby, let me get it, get it and hit it.
If I want it, I'm gonna get it, and I'm just saying.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, ignition, liftoff.
Don't push me because I'm close to the edge.
I'm trying not to lose my head.
Hey, this is the Talk About Unity show where I bring the talk.
And I bring the unity.
And together we talk about unity. Unity is what matters.
Come on.
And right now in our country, that's what we've got to do. So we do that here at Talk About Unity on the Edge Radio Network. Be with us every week.
It's going to be awesome. It always is. And I tell you what, the more we seek first to understand, then be understood, we make progress.
And we like to do that. And that's why everybody's on the brink. We love what we do at Edge Radio because everybody's on the edge. We bring them back from the edge and we bring the unity. So we're just glad the Edge Radio Network every Tuesday morning, 10 a.m. Talk about unity because here at Edge Radio Network, truth still matters.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. This is I'm Just Saying.
Yeah.
Your favorite morning show. Remember that you can catch us right here on the Edge every Tuesday and Thursday morning at 8:30. We still have our special guest hanging out here, Mr. Stan Mosley. We gave people a little bit of time to post their comments on whether or not they like that jam we just played for them. Bridget is in. I'm in. B. Jones is in. There's people on there listening, and we're very excited about that. So thank you so much for sharing your talent and gift with the world, if you will.
And let me say, Mr. Stan Mosley, you are cool. You know, I mean,
she's up here checking your swag.
Yeah, you had a swag. I was watching you walk through the house, kind of floating, just cool.
Good spirit, good spirit.
Just real cool. But I really like the song. It's
thank you so much. I was walking through the house because I was looking for something I couldn't find it.
Well, I'm just saying, even your walk was just cool. You have great swag. But I really like the song. It kind of put me. I know you have your own voice, but you sounded like, you know, Al Green, Curtis Mayfield, and Ron Isley. Just a very great blend, very melodic, very smooth.
I could definitely see myself riding with the top down, listening to that. We also talk about, you know, I love a good hole in the wall.
Yeah, in the back.
This was one of those things that made me feel like I need to be in the back, chilling and grinding up on something. I'm sorry I said that. It's too early in the morning.
You ain't sorry.
I'm not. You know, I'm encouraging people, you know, just like the pastor was.
No!
So people can get on out there and do their thing, you know. So we really enjoyed it.
Blame that on the pastor, huh?
Yep.
Blame it on the pastor.
Yeah, blame it on something.
Procreate, you know. They need some more tithers. Okay, but anyway, I just wanted to ask you one other thing. You know, out here in the industry, what is one thing, you know, like, because we were talking about longevity and, you know, constantly being in create mode, if you will, and keeping yourself up. That's a lot of pieces to the puzzle.
Yeah.
How do you manage it all?
It's not easy, but the one thing that I can tell you from my perspective is that you get to create a lot of music because of situations in life, whether there are life experiences for yourself or things that you see other people go through.
Oh, so your music is relatable. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Yes, I mean, there's a story in everything. You know, that's why you get all these country western songs and these soul songs about cheating in the next room and all that.
I remember that one.
Songs about standing up in it and rolling over. You get, or you can be like the Starlights and talk about, oh girl, have you seen her? You know,
have you seen her?
And you can be like the Temptations and sing about treat her like a lady.
Hey.
Tell them. I know this was. I don't know if you want to talk about this, but you know, Stan was invited to be a part of the current Temptations right before COVID hit. Did we talk about that?
I can talk about it.
Tell
Otis
us
Williams
a little bit
called
about
me.
that.
Yeah, I can talk about it. Otis Williams called me, and we had a conversation, and he asked me, Stan, would you consider being a Temptation? I said, would I consider? You know? We're talking about the greatest singing group in the world. And I said, most definitely. And this was last year, last March. It was March the 12th that he wanted me to meet him and the rest of the fellows in San Antonio, Texas. So they sent for me. I drove up there to San Antonio, Texas, man. You know, they put me up in the Sheraton, a beautiful hotel there in San Antonio. And they were performing at the Majestic Theater, Temptations on the Four Top. And I'm telling you that this is one of the most incredible experiences I've ever had in my life. Otis and I talked, and we talked. This is before I even got there, we talked. And he was telling me, he asked me, he said, do you realize the importance of having an opportunity to be with the Temptations at the stage? He said, I've been a Temptation for 60 years.
Wow.
And he said that we're getting ready to do another album. He said, do you realize the importance of being able to be a part of it? And I thought about that at that moment right then and there, and I realized that this was an opportunity of a lifetime. You know, I could have had 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 gold records already, or 10 Grammys or something, but nothing would have been as big as it was of having this man call me and ask me would I want to be a Temptation. Anyway, I went there and I auditioned with the Temptations in the dressing room at the Majestic Theater, March the 12th. Otis and I talked after that audition was over and stuff, and he told me, he said, man, he said, I love what I see. I love what I hear, you know? The next day, the world stopped. March the 13th. The next day. All the way up until today, and it still hasn't opened up yet. You know,
I'm going to say this real quick before you go on. This just goes to show you, y'all are not the only ones who are having ups and downs. You reach what everybody would feel like is the pinnacle of your career. The Temptations, everybody knows the Temptations. They are still touring. I want to know if you can cut a little rug. I haven't seen you dance. You know, we know that the Temptations are known not only for their music, but their steps, their outfits, everything. You know, I've also been able to interview Otis and his son, and it just would be really amazing. And then for the world to stop the next day. Don't give up, ladies and gentlemen. You just never know. Things go up and things go down. We all get offered opportunities. You better take them while you can, because you just never know.
Yeah, you don't take anything for granted, because you never know how it's going to turn out, you know. But I mean, just the thought of having had that opportunity to get that call and to make that move and go there and to be with them. You know, nobody could have made me believe that the world would stop the next day. When I say the world stopped, the world literally came to a stop.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Life
we all understand. We're ready for it to unstop.
You know, and I'm sitting over here now. I mean, the Lord has been good to me. I live a life. I can't even begin to tell you how blessed I am. You know, I'm blessed beyond any and everything that I could ever even hope for or imagine, just like the scripture says. God has been good to me. But I often wonder, you know, man, what would it have been like this past year had none of this stuff happened?
Well, has the opportunity passed?
It's gone. I mean, these guys work 6 nights a week.
And so then now there's no
events. I want you to listen to me. They work 6 nights a week. And that stopped.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I completely understand. Well, right there, we're going to stop this conversation. Stan, thank you so much for being on.
Thank you.
I'm just saying, make sure you guys stick around because we have another song that we're going to play later in the show, but we're going to let him leave because Bridget has to bring you her
entertainment news.
So Stan, thank you so much. Tell everybody where they can follow you or where they can go check your website out so that they can find out information about you or support your project.
StanMosleySoul.com. That's StanMosleySoul.com. StanMosleySoul.com.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Stan. It was nice meeting you.
Bye.
It was nice meeting you too. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Will do. You too. All right, Bridget, kick off this entertainment news, boo.
All right. So, before I kick off the entertainment news, I did something last night. I had a little fun.
Oh, Lord.
What you mean, oh,
What
Lord? Don't
you
be calling on the
do?
alert.
No, I'm playing.
So, anyway, you know our media partner, Comcast.
Yes.
Well, it was Misha's birthday.
Oh, well, that's exciting.
Yeah, her sister did a surprise. See, don't even do that. First of all,
Go
it was
ahead.
not last minute, but somewhat. But anyway, they did karaoke.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Did you get up and sing?
I did.
Did you record it?
I didn't.
Girl, I thought we were about to hear you sing in order. Girl, now that would have took the show over the top. You know, not that
It
we're
would
not already
have.
phenomenal,
It would
but
have.
that would have just set it off for me. I would have loved to see your karaoke. Okay.
But you know what? I got out of my box and I actually sang "Let's Hear It for the Boys."
Oh,
Denise Williams.
give it a little bit right now. This is karaoke. Right
No.
here.
But anyway, I just wanted to put up the picture of Misha and I. She was so sweet, and we hadn't seen each other in almost 2 years. And did you get that picture in? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't see it. Well, yeah. So Misha and I were there, and we had cowboy boots on, and I had my little boots on, and my little shorts on, and we was just cute.
Take her to a trail ride. She's supposed to have been getting together.
Yeah, there it
She's
is.
supposed to have been getting together, get her little boots and her little whatever to come to the ride. Now, don't wear those boots to the ride.
Don't wear those?
No, I'm looking at them. No, don't wear those.
Ah,
It looks like
shoot.
something is open. Can't wear them. But anyway,
No, they're closed.
so she can come to the trail ride with her little shorts on and stuff. She's so ready to go. And now she done used up her good outfit. No,
I got more shorts.
playing.
But anyway, it was great seeing her and her sister Sean, and
Happy
we had a
birthday,
great time.
Misha.
And happy birthday, my friend. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Okay, so I have something interesting. This is a little different entertainment news today.
Okay.
So Steven Spurrier, who he's the one who founded and started wine tasting.
Okay.
And it started back in the 70s when he put that's him, Steven Spurrier. He did a wine tasting with France wines and California wines because California, Napa Valley was starting to come up.
Right.
And you know, the French can be rather snooty.
Yes.
And thinking that they have the
You can
best
pop it
wine. And so then they did the wine tasting and they didn't know. So these French wine tasters and American wine
You can take the
tasters
picture down.
are tasting the wine and they thought that it was all from France. And when it was revealed, all the wine was from Napa Valley.
Wow.
So
wow. That's a tricky little sort, you know.
Yeah. And so that
so they
came
could
out.
tell everybody.
Yeah, so they could
hey,
tell everybody.
You can drink this wine; it's just as good as the other.
Yeah, but what I wanted to say is that he has since transitioned, and he was 79 years old. But he did that; he brought it out there for the world, and it was amazing.
Okay.
It was amazing. I just wanted to give you that little fact. So, also, the Dead Sea Scrolls discovers the first ancient Bible text found in 60 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Still making discoveries.
Yeah.
Boy, this world is huge.
And these books include the minor prophets Zechariah and Nahum.
Wait a minute. What's this photo there? Oh.
So that was the archaeologist.
Oh, you know
and
what?
These
'Cause I
are
was
the
about to say they didn't have hard hats in Bible times.
No, they just discovered these. So those are the archaeologists,
got you.
and those are the
Artifacts.
Dead Sea Scrolls that they found. And they also found a basket also.
What?
Yeah. So all of these things were old, which I thought was amazing.
Let them find the 10 Commandments out
Huh.
there and watch they say something different.
Something different. Completely different.
Completely
But you know
different.
they're not going to tell us.
They're definitely not. And they're
So-
probably not even out there because again, they
Exactly.
said that, they were just trying to control us.
That part.
Again.
That part.
Okay.
Moving on to fashion.
I'm just saying. Okay.
So this is going to be a little different to them.
Okay.
So there's this young man named Fish Fariucci.
Okay.
And he's from Texas. And he is a model.
Okay.
And he wanted to do, so he's, he, she, they.
Yes.
So he refers to himself as they.
Okay.
And he's 23 years old. And he started his own fashion agency for people like himself.
Oh, wow.
And he stated that living in Texas, that is not the place. His parents, he did not have the room or anything. And, he was bullied and shamed. And he decided to do a different look and come out with fashion. So he has his own modeling agency, which I just thought it was a very interesting story.
It's interesting, and I'm glad that you brought it up, because there's also something interesting that the Vatican has decided that they will not. Absolutely not bless same-sex marriages.
Yep, I saw that story too.
It came out, I don't know what people were thinking. I mean, it is still the church.
Yeah.
And I get it, follow the laws of the land, and the land is now saying that, because things are changing.
Yep.
The land is saying that it's okay, but the church is still
saying
out
nope,
on that.
it's not.
So, I mean, what can you do?
What can you do?
It's gonna hurt a lot of LGBTQ people. I was trying to make sure I got all the letters in there. It's gonna hurt a lot of their feelings because they are still Catholic. I wonder if it's gonna diminish the numbers a little bit.
It might.
Okay, well, let's keep moving with your story.
So, kind of staying along the lines of fashion, Serena Williams brings her heels to the tennis court and she dances to Megan Thee Stallion Body in honor of the Grammys. And look at her little girl there with her in her pink chiffon. And they just had a great time. And she was saying that she wanted to let them know that this is how I feel about the Grammy wins. Congratulations. So she was giving Megan Thee Stallion a congratulations.
That was her congratulations.
Yeah.
She got out there and danced about it.
Yeah, and she's cute.
With her body.
And chiffon. And she has a little girl next to her. Okay, moving on.
No, I'm just saying, I mean, is that what we're teaching our kids, to put your tutu on and get bodied up out in the public?
That was her way of saying congratulations.
Yes,
she wanted to do something different.
That's what's wonderful. That's why I was just like, wow, really?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, to each his own.
So, do you guys know that Drake comes here very often?
Yes.
Yeah, he was just here. I didn't know. Did you know?
He was here.
Damn.
Yes.
I think he's so handsome.
Jay Prince gifted him the other day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
While they were out to dinner.
That's nice.
He has come up with a line of vodka, I believe.
Okay.
And so he wanted him to sample it. So it was his first time tasting it. Yes, yes, yes. So I knew.
Okay, well, I didn't.
Okay.
Well, so Drake pays Houston a visit after making history on the Billboard chart.
Okay.
So he came here after he made history, and I thought that was really, really cool. So a little
you
fun
don't want to know what I have to say about
No,
that.
I
Maybe he's
don't.
a slave to Jay Prince. No.
Oh.
But anyway,
Moving
there's
on.
lots of people that are. It's
Moving
okay.
on. Moving on. Not
That's
touching
his
that
family.
one.
You know, they
I'm
brought
not
him
touching
out.
that one. I'm not touching
You're
that
not
one.
touching that
No, I'm
one?
not
Okay.
touching that one.
Moving forward.
So a little fun fact. So everybody uses Cash App, Zelle, right?
Okay.
What is it? Venmo. So this is kind of a warning also. People think that they can get their money back when they use these things, and you cannot.
What do you mean, get your money
So
back?
like with the bank, you can dispute something, or with your credit card, if something is charged or someone steals something or they make a charge on your account that they were not supposed to, it's a harder time for you to get your money back and dispute it than it is with your credit card or through your bank.
Right.
So they're just saying for you to, be very, very careful. Only send money to people you know and trust, or to other entities that you know and trust.
That's why they have the disclaimer on there saying, "Are you sure you want to?
Are you sure you know this person?"
Prior to
Exactly.
you sending, because people do make fake accounts. They do all kinds of stuff. So
And I
be
say-
careful, because your one number could be off, and you could send it to the wrong person. And if they accept it, it's gone.
That's it. Because I did that
I've
by
done it.
accident.
I've done it.
Good thing it was only $25, but I could not get that money back. I even sent a message to the person and said, "Could you please send it back? I sent it to you by mistake."
Oh, wow.
And they did not send it back. But that's okay, because
They
I
said
figured,
that's free money.
right?
Money was-
Why would I send like why would I send it back? But I figured they needed it. So I want to leave you with this quote of the day, guys. So listen, winning doesn't always mean being first. Winning means you're doing better than you've done before.
Oh. If you ain't first, you're last.
That is by Bonnie Blair. She's a speed skater.
Ricky Bobby. Ricky Bobby.
Little baby Jesus.
Little baby Jesus. You know,
that's your entertainment news, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for letting me entertain you.
Exactly. I'm a winner. You're right.
I am a winner.
Winner is being successful. You're right. You're right.
Think about where you were this time last year.
I was a winner then.
You're always a winner. That's what I'm saying.
I'm always a winner. You're exactly right. Always a winner.
Take the advice as you
I want to pop this in here because I want you guys, I'm always trying to tell you about things to do with your kids. And, since we are to the end of this little segment, we did not get to talk about our other social unrest piece. Sharon Osbourne, we're coming for you, boo. We see you on Tuesday. We just going to talk about it late. It'll be okay.
Yeah, because it'll still be going on.
We got time to talk about that. And she had a lot of stuff in there that needed to be dealt with. So maybe we'll have some more information on that. But I wanted to tell you guys, spring break is still going on. You want something to do with your kids? Yes Day.
Yes.
The movie Yes Day.
Oh.
Okay. I love my movie scoops. I love telling you about things that you can involve your kids in, and this is definitely a go see. Okay. Yes Day was about some parents who felt like they had kind of gotten boring, and they wanted to spend a day with their kids where all they could do was say yes.
Oh my gosh.
So the kids gave them all kinds of challenges, and there's a little twist in there, but it was a great movie. I'm sure that the kids will enjoy it. And it also told me not ever to agree to Yes Day. So ladies and gentlemen, when we come back, one of our favorite parts of the show.
Yes.
Is Tennille's touchy subject. So I need you to go get somewhere in a corner at your job and get on Facebook because you're definitely going to be interested in this touchy subject.
Yes.
So we'll be right back.
EDGE is about community, synergy, and empowerment.
The responsibility be on this? Should we have had a national plan, or should
that the government needs to get out of the way and let people figure it out?
What do you do for your face? So I do have a skincare line called Infinity Skincare. And welcome back to How You Living on Edge Radio Live. So to Jennifer, I'm just saying bye, and I'm out.
Peace.
And say we not working, okay?
You cannot say we not working.
Say that we are.
No, they're just ready to get back out there and start sexing up other people.
Yeah.
That we weren't interested in any silver medals. If they wanted to give us the gold medal that we earned.
各位亲爱的观众，我是布卡，今天又到了我们
It's a hotel kind of vibe.
Well, I mean,
we're turning it down and say, here's the dinner, man.
About the cheap sensation cocktail. This is our first mixed cocktail. We have.
Three.
Yes! Very good margarita. Good margarita.
Folks, as always, this is like a box of chocolates. You don't know what you're going to get, right? So to the Edge Radio Network, we are going to be bringing you continuous, interesting conversations, interesting encounters, interesting experiences, education, knowledge, and a lot of laughs and a lot of fun, folks. So you don't want to miss it. So
when people stop talking to each other, society is on the edge. Let's bring them back. Edge Radio, because truth still matters.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And remember, you're here listening to I'm Just Saying. We've had a wonderful show. We brought you some great music from Mr. Stan Mosley. We are super excited about that. So make sure that you go check him out at Stan Mosley soul.com, because when things open back up, I'm sure the Temptations will be calling again.
I think so.
You know,
I don't think
he still looks like he's got that step.
Yeah,
he still got the voice. You know, so
got that swag.
It's just really great. I'm glad that he is still out there doing his thing. You know, I love it when people can do what they love, because you know I love entertaining you guys. This is so much fun for me. It is. You know, because before
I love it too.
I was a stay-at-home mom. And I just needed to be able to talk to some adults. Look.
Y'all believe she's a stay-at-home mom? I don't believe that.
What?
I don't believe that.
Girl, I was just in the house raising my babies. You know, I was doing that. But anyway, you know, I'm a business owner and some other things as well. But
listen, before we get into Tennille's subjects, I just want to shout out our fans, man.
I just love y'all.
And
I start calling y'all Simply's Finest.
Simply's Finest, okay.
Yeah, they're the finest.
Well, Simply's Finest, whatever. Anyway, B. Jones, thank you, girl. You always have my back. I appreciate you. You know, Tennille be over here, you know, kind of shade the sister on the cool, but you my girl. I appreciate it. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And then Missy Tina Turner, thank you. Miss Clara Bell Johnson. And of course, our girl, Miss Misha. You are always in there supporting us. And I just want to say thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. We need other support. If you have a small business or a large business and you'd like to support I'm Just Saying, please hit us up. And I'm Just Saying, that's just SAYIN.
Saying.
That part.
Not with the G, saying.
Leave the G off for our Gmail, okay? I'm Just Saying live
at gmail.com.
Yep. We would love to have you. We'd love to work out some kind of deal with you, even if we come out live to your location to show people what you have going on. We got a lot of technology over here to use, so please invite us out. We'll figure something out. We got a plan for everybody.
That's right.
So,
all right, let's get it.
Let me get this.
Let's get it. Let's go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you remember that these are just our ideas and opinions of how we should help these people.
Right.
Today's touchy subject. What?
Max Wani say we love y'all too.
Oh, thank you. Tennille's touchy subject is called clouded judgment today.
Ooh. Okay.
Dear Tennille, my wife recently started a new job, and after a short time told me that she was falling for someone on said job.
Wait a minute.
Girl, I know. She asked me to work with her on this and promised to avoid him at work.
Okay.
1 month later, she said the connection was too strong and she had still been seeing him. She admitted that he has a girlfriend as well and that they live together. Okay? Just girl, like we just gonna keep on going.
Okay.
I got in contact with the woman and she knew all about it. She was confident in the fact that she was not going anywhere. So she said she ain't finna lose her boo to this little side hussy your wife. Okay? Your wife ain't got nothing on her. Anyway,
okay.
It says my wife is still holding her own by doing her wifely duties. What wifely duties?
You know what wifely duties that is.
And
cooking and cleaning.
No, and it says, and we still make love on a regular basis, and it feels so real, it's clouding my judgment. She is just playing house with I feel she's just playing house with me because he is not available. So my question is, should I just wait around until this blows over or give her an ultimatum?
Ultimatum?
Sir, I am so sorry that you're having to deal with this. I want to know, in what country,
where do they do that at?
Where is it okay to go home and tell your husband that you feel like you love somebody at the job? That's my first part. I just want to answer. Can I get an answer from that, Brigitte? Y'all, please, right now. We are talking about this clouded judgment, and it's the cootie cloud in the judgment.
That's what it is.
She must got that fire.
She got that wop.
Okay. She came home from a job.
From her job.
Told you it's a man at said job.
At said job.
Any man I know would have been like, you ain't going back tomorrow.
Right?
I'm going to pay these bills.
Right? Or you got to find another job.
Something.
That's some boo. Period, boo.
Okay, so Bridget.
Yes.
Where do you want to start on this? Let's just
Girl,
take it
it's
all
so
the way
many
back
pieces.
to the beginning. Have you ever told a man up front that you was interested in somebody else and didn't get your neck snapped?
No. I kept that to myself, okay?
Keep it to yourself.
Yes.
If you sneaking and sliding, baby,
But here's the
it's
thing.
time to move on or something. Something's not right here.
But here's the thing, though. Even if there's, because you can have connections with people, period. Because
can.
we're all connected.
It has happened. It has happened.
Now, it's up to you because I always feel like the woman has the control.
Oh, okay.
I do. It's called the power of the P. Okay.
Mm-mm.
We have the control. It's our decision if we choose to go there or not.
Here's my thing with women, sir. Can't nobody take your woman if she ain't interested.
If she ain't yours.
If she ain't interested.
That part.
She has to be interested.
That's what I'm saying.
Which is another level of this is a wrong and you're right.
Right.
She's just there.
That's why I did this.
She's just there because the
He's
other
not
guy's
available.
occupied.
That's it. Period.
She can't go home to him.
Period. So then what if that
But they're
opportunity
married-
does come?
They're married and the other two is just boyfriend,
So
girlfriend.
do they have any kids?
It doesn't say.
You sure you're not holding back?
I'm not holding anything back.
Y'all know how she
I
do.
gave it all to you.
Mm-hmm.
What I want to know. They better not be working at a call center, boy. You know the call center used to go down, boy. Everybody was talking at the call center. They better not be working at a call center. I'm sorry, y'all. Know
That's
the call-
hilarious.
You know the call centers used to go down.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I never worked
Everybody
at
at the call center was cheating. If you had a boyfriend or girlfriend that was working at the call center, baby, you was getting played. I'm gonna just say that.
But why would you throw away marriage for that?
Well, she may really like the man. Maybe she's really
That
having
much,
feelings. And this is my other thing. Maybe she's not been out in a while.
I mean,
maybe,
but then
COVID's been going on. She got out there and some young guy showed her a little bit of attention at the job and she just is.
But see, that's the other part.
Uh-oh. What's the part?
I mean, is he showing her attention?
Mm.
But then it kind of goes both ways because
But he says everything's going good at the house, that they're still having sex and X, Y,
Yeah,
Z.
but-
And some people just, they ain't always
well, here's
happy.
the thing. I do think they have a good relationship because she was able to come home and have this
Well, she felt
conversation
like
with
she
him.
could. Or
Well, I mean, he hasn't said, he didn't tell her to quit.
Okay.
I don't know what kind of dude this is. I don't know what kind of dude this is.
I'm gonna tell you, I've been in a similar situation.
Okay, move
That's
on.
my holdback.
Anyway.
I have definitely told somebody that I was dating that I was interested in someone else.
Really? How'd that go?
It went a lot better than I thought.
Really?
But it just, for me mentally, it made me feel like the person didn't care anyway because you do you type thing. If you tell me something like that, that means you didn't care in the first place.
That's not true though. Because listen what you said before. If you're interested in someone else, that means
I'm already out. That
That's
means
right.
you haven't been doing something.
Exactly.
But right, that means you don't care either because you're not trying to shut it down.
But in that
we may
sense,
both
though,
be on a level
but
of
what
out.
if the tables were turned? How would you respond?
You're gonna get out today.
Exactly.
That's
so you
me.
can't have an attitude.
Well, I can have an attitude
Because he didn't
because
stop
that's
you.
that's my partner or my husband. I don't want you messing with anybody else, and I'm
No.
gonna tell
I'm
you
saying
that.
when you told the guy and he told you, well, go ahead, do you. But y'all were just dating though. They're married.
We were married.
Oh, y'all were married.
Yeah, that part.
Okay, well,
just
that's
move on.
So anyway,
Right. Don't be trying to fix it like that.
I
And
wasn't
if you
trying to
do
fix
something
it.
to me while we married, you got to go.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. So I'm wondering if he did something to her. Now you do connect to people. I understand that.
Yes.
However, if this is someone that's your soulmate or that you're married to, and you just want to throw it all away, or you want to have your cake and eat it too.
Well, that person, she wants to have her cake
Right,
and
her.
eat it too, but he is trying to decide whether or not he needs to keep her around and will let it blow over like it's a work fling and it's gonna go away, or does he give her an ultimatum and say, you gotta stop, which he's already tried to. She lied.
She
Said
did lie.
She was stopping. I think she straight up lied. I don't think she ever took time away from this guy. She lied, and give her an ultimatum and say she got to quit the job and X, Y, and Z, separate herself. What do you think? Let's
go to the we're gonna go because we
Facebook.
got a lot of comments on this one.
Comments.
So let's see. Max Wani says first he said he was speechless.
Okay.
Then he said he applauds her honesty, but then he says
yes, I like that she was honest, but
yeah, I do too. And then he said go ahead and get separated now.
Okay.
Now B Jones said the nerve of people. She said ain't no WAP that good. And then she said nah, this wouldn't be a relationship I could be in. And, oh, she's laughing at you talking about not the call center. Anyway, she said that's an easy hit. So then she said some people only be intrigued for the moment. They always come back. Yeah, things may not be that great, but if there's an issue like this in a marriage, we need to talk.
Here's the thing with that. When it's a marriage and you are supposed to try to work through things with people, I completely understand that. But if it's gotten that far that you're taking it outside and you're comfortable with telling me, that means
she's already gone.
At some point, she's already gone mentally. She's not even with you anymore.
And emotionally.
My thing is an ultimatum is not going to do any good.
No.
We already have said that it seems that she
Chunking.
lied. You need to stop hanging around and being the dodo bird that's paying her bills while
That
she's
part.
out there sleeping with some other man. And we don't know that they're sleeping together.
Whatever.
But in this day and time, and I know you don't want to think about that. Men do not like to think about their woman laid up with somebody else. Period.
Right.
It's not right. But sometimes, women try to tell people like, she's clearly crying for help here. She's telling him, we on the outs. They need some counseling. They need a bunch to fix this.
Done.
But I would be out.
I'm out.
I would be out. If
Out,
somebody
out.
comes home and tells me I got a man or a girlfriend or boyfriend or whoever, you got to go. It's time for us to go ahead and break up because now you don't even care about my feelings really.
Well,
because you're telling me that you got this going on and you know it's going to hurt me.
Well, let me kind of retract what I just said because I said I would be out. I would be out now at the age that I am now. However, if you're in a marriage for a long time and there's kids, stuff like that, you may want to talk a little bit first, see what the issue is, see if it can be resolved. They have had the
conversation already. And
she still didn't do right. Okay, well then I'm out because obviously there's nothing that I can say or do. And like you said, she's not interested anyway. Or she's lost interest somewhere along the way.
There's something missing here. Some people try to rekindle and get it back right.
Right.
But it's always going to be in the back of your head.
The trust is
that
gone.
If anything goes wrong, she will cheat.
Yep. But see, that's the other
and it
part.
makes for a bad relationship.
It does.
Man. It's going to be sour in that house.
Yeah.
It ain't going to be the same.
You said in this house, that song popped in my head.
It ain't going to be the same. It's not going to be the same. So, ladies and gentlemen, and Vince, I'm kind of
what I said?
Huh? No.
I said, you said in this house, I said the song popped in my head. There's some hoes in this house.
There's some hoes in this house.
I don't know if I should have said that, y'all.
My gosh. Okay,
the song popped in my head.
So we had one more song that we had wanted to play, and that we didn't play earlier by Mr. Stan Mosley.
Yes.
Because I like highlighting music here. So make sure all you artists, send us your music. We would love to have you come on out. It don't cost that much. Look.
So hold on before we go there.
What did somebody have to say?
Somebody said unless he's down to enlist in an open relationship, I ain't staying though. Max wanted to say that. I didn't think about that.
You know
polyamory.
What, Max? This is why we like to have men's comments right here. You know what? Get your cake and eat it too.
Hey, if you can do it, I can do it.
That was my option.
What is it good for the goose? It's good for the gander.
You don't want to move on. When I tell you what's going on and you don't want to move on because you did something to hurt me and I can't get past it.
Right?
It's open now.
It's open.
Bust it wide open. I tell them bring it back. So,
I'm done today.
I hope that you have enjoyed this episode of I'm Just Saying.
We
love bringing it to you. We're going to leave you with this song, Sentimental Journey by Mr. Stan Mosley.
All right.
just can't get you off my mind. I think about you all the time. You got a kind of love that's genuine. Way we touch when we're entwined. The way you touch my skin makes me wanna do it over and over and over again. There's one thing that's just clear to me. You take me on a sentimental journey. Oh, 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 oh. Sentimental journey, baby. Oh, just listen to me, girl, you see. Take me back. Every time I close my eyes, visions of your lips, oh my. Your loving sends chills up my spine. When we explode, it's just like dynamite. Your love is just so good to me. So good, knocks me off my feet. When you whisper in my ear, to take me on a sentimental. Sentimental journey, baby. Yes, you do. Take me back. Deep in the middle of the night, when the stars are shining all so bright, I think about the way you hold me tight, head to toe, with all your might. I know 3 words are so true. You make me scream, and I love you. Your loving just sets me free. You take me on up sentimental journey. Oh yes you do, babe. Yes you do. And I like what you do when you do what you do to me, baby. Don't ever stop, babe. Oh, baby, don't stop it, baby. Don't you stop. Cause I like what you do when you do what you do to me, baby. I'll just keep on doing it, baby. I love you, baby.